Hi there. It's the 18th of April and it is day one of this beautiful heat wave that they've been promising. I'm actually in my shorts today. It's that hot, and been doing a few things down the garden this morning before I've started filming. I'll just show you what I've done. It was a bit boring, so I didn't bother filming, but yeah, just behind me here, Isla's mini beds have been turned over, had some manure mixed in it, and been secured to the ground, so they're all good to go for growing. And then completed the row of slabs down here that sort of constitutes some sort of retaining wall, if you like. So that was heavy duty work this morning. And now this afternoon I bought these, I don't know if you can see them, little plastic mock wood effect fence panels, if you can call them that. And I'm going to join these up and create one of the other borders down this bottom end. So without further ado, I'll get started. Well, not a bad afternoon's work on the garden. Managed to get all of this mock log roll stuff down. There's a few broken pieces, so I will get onto the supplier and see if I can get some replacements, but let me show you. So here it is, sort of straight, not a bad line there. Had to pluck out some daffodils along the way. I'm not sure whether that's the wrong time of year to do that and whether they'll survive in another place next year, but yeah, they had to go. And then I've curved it round at the end, which I think looks quite nice. Yeah, dead chuffy that. Well, it's a sweltering Thursday afternoon here in the UK, and I'm pressing on today with finishing off a load more jobs. Behind me I'm going to clear away all of this rubbish that I've been storing in the middle. It's just all my tools and everything. And I'm going to start to lay out a rectangular frame which will have a meadow style edging and decking in the middle. It's supposed to be getting up to 27 degrees C this afternoon, so it could be a little bit hot. But listen, I ain't complaining. This is ace. Oh my goodness. That was really, really hard work. It's only 10 o'clock. I'm absolutely boiling. I'm going to have to go and get changed into something a little bit lighter than denim. Mind you, if I'm not careful, this could turn into a whole new YouTube channel. Only joking, obviously. Mentioned in one of my earlier videos that the foxes had started to pick away at my potatoes. They'd only been planted out like 24 hours, so that was highly irritating. Anyway, I've bought some netting, made a little frame here, so let's get them covered up. I have swiftly come to the conclusion that cutting near invisible netting in 27 degrees heat is really not pleasant. I hope I don't have to make every single one of these beds have net cages. Hiya. I've decided to have a rest from hard landscaping today. It's just so sweaty and horrible. So I brought down my garlic and my onions. So I think it's time to plant these out. It's Monday the 21st, I think, of April. Sporting a little bit of a Monday blues hangover this morning. I've had a lovely, lovely weekend. And yeah, everybody's back at work. And I'm now back in the garden trying to finish a few bits and bobs off. In the background this morning you'll see 4 nearly identical lengths of wood. And I'm going to be trying to transform these into some sort of archway today, or like a frame of some description, so I can grow my sweet peas up and over them. So I haven't really I haven't at all sketched it out. I've got it in my head as to what I think it could look like, so let's just give it a go. If it doesn't work, it doesn't matter. Right, well, everything, as always, seems to take a lot longer than you think it will. I've spent all afternoon working on this frame here behind me, and it's still very wonky donkey, and I don't think it's probably safe for me to try and stand it by myself, so I'm going to wait till a friend comes round. But I think in the meantime I will bolster each joint, which has only been screwed with a single deck screw. I'll bolster it with some string or rope, if I can find some rope in the garage, and hope that we can erect it tomorrow. But yeah, it looks alright. Doesn't have to be perfect, does it? Doesn't have to be straight. Nah. Right then, I'm back after the school run. So I have Isla. What's the matter? A bee? Don't panic, it's okay.
It was
A big one.
bee.
A big bee. And I've dragged the frame, as you can see behind me. I've dragged it into the centre.
It was trying to sting the bee.
I don't think it was trying to sting you. Anyway, I'm just talking to the camera. Come here. Come here.
I don't want to.
You don't want to. Fair enough. I've dragged it into the middle there, and I'm now going to attempt to heave-ho it up. I've put some sort of reinforced string round each joint. Still a bit wonky. I will put little posts into the ground to secure it eventually, but let's see if I can pull it off. So I've put it in position. It's still very wonky, but that's fine. I need to now get some posts cut and submerged into the floor, and then screw them onto the base part of the frame. But I think that'll be fine. I can do that tomorrow, and I don't think it needs to be concreted in. It's quite heavy. It's deceivingly heavy because of all the poplar wood. But yeah, I should be able to plant out my sweet peas tomorrow and get them growing at the side of it. So yeah, all good in the hood. Monday the 30th of April today. Not the best of starts to the day I've had. I've had a chest infection. in the last 4 days. I'm now on antibiotics, so starting to feel a little bit better. And then I went and reversed into somebody as I was taking my daughter to school this morning. Nobody was hurt, but it was totally my fault, so I just feel a bit stupid. Anyway, hopefully the garden will calm my nerves a little bit today, and I can carry on finishing off various bits and bobs. It's absolutely blowing a gale down here today, and it's probably the stupidest day to choose to try and stand my arch up. It's up at the moment. It's been down a couple of times. Oh, the wind's blowing again. Oh Lord. And you can see my bamboo fencing is really getting battered by the winds today. But, oh crikey. So yeah, I'm just going to get cracking and carry on screwing these to the posts at the bottom. Even with the posts in the ground, it still is a bit wibbly wobbly, so I just don't know whether this is a proper fail and I need to just start again. But hey ho, I'll see what I can do with it this morning. Just got time for a little bit of planting out before I go and do the school run. I'll show you here. They're a little bit knotted together and possibly a bit leggy, but I have some cauliflowers here. You see that? Ooh, it really is leggy. And these at the front here are shallots. So I'm going to get those planted out, I think. Shouldn't take too long.